Hey, what's good on? It's your boy Arsenal TGI, and it's about 9:27 in the night, and we've just had the North London derby ended 2-2. Ericsson scored the first goal after mistakes from David Luiz, Socrates, and Bernard Leno parrying. Then Xhaka gave away a penalty to make it 2-0, because Kane converted obviously. Then just before half time, Laka scored to make it 2-1, and then he kept pressing, and the second goal came 2-2. So, what to look at first? I think the question is whether we deserve the point, we deserve more, we deserve less. I'd say that, well, let's look at it. So, of course, you have the starting lineup, and of course, Brandon in goal. Then, as a defence, you had Kolasinac on the right because Monreal's just gone. Then the two centres were David Luiz, Socrates. On the right, you had Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Then you had in the midfield, he didn't start. You had Xhaka, Torreira, and Guendouzi, and then that front three, Laka, Orba, Pepe. Let's actually start from the back. So Leno was in goal. He made that mistake, parrying the ball. I think it's one of those mistakes whether it's one of those decisions whether you hold the ball or whether you, of course, parry it. I think it's just an in the moment thing, isn't it? So, we move, innit? But I think that, of course, people saying he should have caught it. Yeah, he should have caught it. He didn't have to parry it. But that's just what happens, isn't it? I was also defending from Luiz and Socrates as well. If we actually touch on Luiz quickly, 8 million, right? We got him in from Chelsea, 8 million. They bought him from PSG for 32.5. So, of course, in that sense, it's quite a bargain. But, however, we do know they were quite quick to offload him because, of course, he makes those mistakes. And people are saying, well, he's a liability in a back four. And, Lampard told him he wouldn't start. So, of course, he wants to leave. It makes sense. Of course, last week, Salah, of course, he made those mistakes and he made one more here. I just think, of course, we were looking for a centre-back and we did get one. But he's more of a ball-playing defender, so he's the one who will put the long balls in, not like the ones like Socrates who will make sure that, to keep the defence tight like that. So that's why I think he's more of a liability in a back four. In a back three, he would be good. The problem is we can't play him in a back three because our defence is so bad that let's put it out there. Our defence is really bad that you can't really afford to give attackers that advantage. So yes. Then what else? Socrates, yeah, he was alright today. He did that penalty shot at the end actually, and he got into that feisty brawl, which got him a yellow card. But yeah, he was all right. It wasn't too bad, even though you made a mistake. But yeah. Then on the right, you had Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Now, I think Arsenal really could have gone for a right back in the summer, and that's one of the unnoticed things because Bellerin's injured, and Emery's trying to integrate a centre mid into right back, and that doesn't really work, does it? So yeah. Then you had a midfield. Now, this is where I think the key problems came in. If we look at Xhaka is going to be the talking point across the whole week because last week in Liverpool he made mistakes. Today he gave away that penalty. And he's wearing the captain's armband as well. It's not really acceptable, to be honest. I personally think that Emery should have started Spalos. And I'm not going to be an Emery out fan, obviously, because he's been there for a season. We were close to top four last season, and we were almost won the Europa League, but a tiny bit. I'm not an Emery out guy or any of that, but what I will say is that his tactics in the past few weeks we just scraped past Newcastle in the beginning game. Then we beat Burnley, but they were holding us too. It was thanks to Ceballos. Then we lost to Liverpool. And I just think that Xhaka doesn't have such a great game and he gets a start. Ceballos didn't play as badly as Xhaka against Liverpool, but he doesn't start. I just think that Ceballos should have started. Then you have Torreira. He was slipping a bit. It's funny because last season he was on fire in this game, but this season slipping a bit. Then Guendouzi really did put in a shift. I'm not gonna lie, he put in a proper shift, especially in the second half. But you know, it's looking forward, isn't it? Then you have the front three: Laka, Orba, and Pepe. Laka played pretty well, got us that goal before half time to get us back in it. Then Orba scored the goal to, you know, level us. He was all right, scored the goal, but you know. And Pepe, I think what Pepe has shown is that he's sort of this guy who's more about the flashy moments. It's not really about scoring goals, but flashy. And in league, because I'm surprised because in League he would have scored 22 goals behind Kylian Mbappe. But maybe we have more to come. Maybe we haven't seen Pepe for Pepe yet. But yes, I think overall the general problem is, you know, the tactics. Emery's tactics haven't really, you know, worked out. Ceballos should have started. Mkhitaryan came on a bit later as well, I think, or maybe that was just a rest moment. Yeah, I think he could have started. There was actually rumours about him leaving, but I don't think, you know, that would have worked. And Ozil, maybe it was a bit too early to integrate him into the game, but I don't know. I just feel like the midfield three that we had was weaker than what I'd expected for a North London derby, but here's what it is, we move. So I suppose the question is now, did we deserve that point, or did we, you know, should we have gotten more, or did we even deserve less? I think we really, if Emery got his tactics right, could have gone for the win and should have won. Because the Tottenham were there for the taking. That's what you'll be hearing all this time. Tottenham were there for the taking. We should have won, you know. I think that, however, considering the circumstances, we were 2-0 down. It is good to get a point from there, but it's that same old, isn't it? We should be winning, not looking for, oh, we got a point here, that's good. We should really be winning. So I sympathise with any Arsenal fans who feel like, you know, a draw might be a loss. Then again, I sympathise with Arsenal fans who might say a draw is a win. But you know what? We've got the international break now. Just let these players rest and see what happens. Then we come back and we've got Watford next. We perform well against Watford. Then we move for the rest of the season. But yeah, Arsenal North London derby. It's been a good one. People say we deserve to win. People say we won't. But you know, whatever. It was a thrilling derby. Let's not lie. Yeah. So if you're new around here, which you probably are, subscribe, like this video, share it, and yeah, cool. Thanks for watching.